YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another fantasy mock draft. Yes, guys, I'm going to be mock drafting a lot more because the season is happening. And Thursday, we have the Hall of Fame game. Yes, the Cowboys and the Steelers. Yes, guys. So I'm very excited, guys. So today, before we start mocking, I'm going to show you some of my old seasons to show you that I do know what I'm talking about. That I'm not just talking about some random zero RB strategy that may not never work, right? So I'm going to show y'all my evidence of some of the games that I played, and also my draft recap of the guys that I picked up and what round I picked them up, and also, guys, to show you that I came in second in this league right here, particular today. So let's go through here. So you see right here. I'm going to highlight this. I went 10-3. 10-3, guys. This is the championship game. I lost to Team Gaddy. The guy went crazy. He had 249 points. That's the most points scored in our league all year. I scored above the average. The average is like 140. I scored 161 and still lost. So I was still okay about it. So this is my team right here. I have Lamar Jackson. I have J.K. Dobbins. I had Josh Jacobs. I had Tyreek Hill. I had A.J. Brown. I had Chase Claypool. I had Mark Andrews. I had Brandon Cooks. I had Kiki QT. I had Jamal Adams. And I had Alex Singleton. Those are my starters, my two defensive players. My bench was James Conner, Mike Davis, Taysom Hill, Gus Edwards, Lynn Bowden Jr., Tony Pollard, and Savon Ahmed. And I also had George Kittle, who was on my bench. So let me go up. Let me see if I can find what my draft. I'm gonna go to my draft recap. Okay. So you see right here where I took Tyreek Hill, but I think I can do it better than that. Let me see. Scoring leaders, points against, added, drop stat corrections, undroppables. I just want to go. Let me see. By team. There we go. By team. Okay, guys. Here we go right here. So this is my zero RB drafting strategy. I had the 7th pick. I took Tyreek Hill. I took Lamar Jackson. I took George Kittle. I took A.J. Brown. So my first 4 picks, guys, there's no RB. My first RB was James Conner of last year. So listen, guys, I told you this is zero RB. So I'm not touching. I didn't touch a running back into the 5th round. Then I went A.J. Green. I went Henry Ruggs, Brandon Cooks. Then I got Duke Johnson for my 2nd running back. So that's letting you know I'm just throwing out guys out there. I wasn't no guy that I was specifically targeting. So Boston Scott. So that's the next running back. So guys, I end up playing, as you can see, and as I showed you earlier, I end up playing with, I think, Mike Davis. I end up picking Mike Davis up off the waivers. Let me see. Let me just look at this scoreboard. I want to see the championship game. That's the championship game right here, as y'all can see. So I went zero RB, and I'm in the championship. I lost, but I was still in the championship. Fantasy Good Sports right here, Team Gaddy. So, guys, I just wanted to show you that. You see that playoff round 3 winners bracket right here. Let me go down a little bit and see if I can show you more guys that I played against. What's going on, Lindell? That's my homie, Lindell. What's going on, bruh? Yep. So I'm just showing everybody my zero RB strategy. This is one of my big time leagues last year, where I came in second. And I just want to show, because I haven't had a chance to show people. I didn't have this software last year. So I just want to show everybody how I did. That's my team right here. Let's look at the box score. This is the championship week. And I'm going to show you the players that I got off the waiver wire. Okay. So this is my team over here on the right. I had Lamar Jackson, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Jacobs, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Chase Claypool, Mark Andrews, Brandon Cooks, Kiki Q2, Jamal Adams, Alex Singleton. We played in defensive player leagues. I don't do DST a lot. I do defensive player. And let me see. So J.K. Dobbins, Josh Jacobs, and Mike Davis. I didn't draft those. I got those guys off the waiver wire. So let me go back up here and show you the draft. Let me do the draft recap real quick. Lindale. So here I got it by team. So let's go. This is my team right here. Hold on. It's not by team. It's on by round. I'm sorry. So let me go in right here. So look, this is my team. Look how I drafted them, Lindale. Zero RB, bro. Still in the championship game. Tyreek Hill, #1 at the 7th spot. Nobody was talking about drafting Tyreek Hill as the first wide receiver, but I did. I took Tyreek Hill. Then I went and got my quarterback second. A lot of people didn't like that. Lamar Jackson, a lot of people was trading him. I didn't trade him. And for the going down the second half of the league, he won me my league. He was like the #1 or #2 quarterback the last 5 or 6 weeks of the season in the playoffs, which helped me win. Then I got George Kittle. He got hurt for me. So if he'd stay healthy, that'd have been even more of a boomer. I had A.J. Brown. I was on A.J. Brown, took him the 4th. James Conner was the first running back that I got, and that's the 5th round. And then let me see where I go running back again. So what, Duke Johnson in the 9th? Duke Johnson. And actually, guys, right there, I thought it was David Johnson. I got. But it was okay. I wasn't worried about it because I was going 0 RB anyway. So then I went Hunter Henry, Steven Sims, John Ross, Jamal Adams, Mike Gesicki, there over by Wale, the Jacksonville guy, PPR back, 0 RB guy. And then I went defense. So never got a running back. I got my guys off the waiver wire. That's why I say waiver wire is very important when you go 0 RB. So let me get on to this mock draft today. I just want to show y'all that. If y'all got any questions, anybody got any questions, just hit me up in the chat. I will get to them. So let me get out of that. So Lindale, you get the pick, bruh. You let me know what kind of settings you want. What draft position and how many quarterbacks, super flex, whatever. And let me know. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna talk. So Carson Wentz got injured, and that's fine. Because I still think these guys on this fantasy team, the receivers, are still going to be good. I really do. I don't think they're going to be astronomical, but I got T.Y. Hilton, and I'm okay with T.Y. Hilton. I'm not drafting Jonathan Taylor in the 1st round. No, and I wasn't doing that before, and I'm definitely not doing it now. So let me see what Lindale says. Lindale says, I've learned in fantasy you have to think outside the box. Yes, he's correct, guys. If you just do what everyone else is doing, you ain't going to win. Nope. I'm telling you. He's right, guys. Okay. So he's telling me, guys, he want me to go to the 2nd pick. And, guys, if you want me to do a draft for you, all you got to do is subscribe to my OnlyFans, and you can tell me what kind of mock draft you want me to do, and I will do it for you. I'll mock for you guys more than once. Lindale, I've mocked for him a couple times already. So we're going to do 12 teams. We're doing the 2nd position. Hip Hop Nation, what's going on, bruh? I said what I said. You tell her I said what I said. 2nd pick. We're doing 2nd pick. Let me see, that's 1 quarterback. I'm going to do 3 receivers. I'm going to do 3 receivers today. 1 tight end. And I'm going to do a super flex. 1 super flex. And I'm going to go 3 flexes. I'm going to go 3 flexes, no DST today, 5 bench spots. Just, to keep the draft so we don't go too long. So I'm going to just do 5 bench spots. So we're going PPR, full PPR, 1 point PPR, snake, and basic. 12 teams, second pick. So let's start this draft. Now this is a 0 RB, so I'm gonna go from a 0 RB perspective. And it's super flex too. So if it wasn't a super flex and I got the second pick, I'm probably going CMC. If they draft CMC and it's not super flex, if I do go a receiver, it's gonna have to be Tyreek Hill or Devontae Adams. But since it's super flex, I'm going quarterback first because I'm not, like I said, I'm 0 RB, so I'm going to look at ways where I can go 0 RB. But sometimes, guys, if you got the early pick, you don't go 0 RB because you got too many good 3 running backs off the board. I like Alvin Kamara, PPR guy. If I got to pick a running back, I like CMC as the first pick. And I will go Dalvin if I'm the third pick. I'm not really big on Dalvin, but sometimes, like the first 3, I'm not going to reach for Tyreek or Devontae. You can and still win. And this is only 1 quarterback leagues. But like I'm saying, today is a 2 quarterback league. So I'm going quarterback number 1. So let me go to the chat, see what the chat's saying. GDLT, what's going on, bruh? He said NFC West offensive are my main targets. You right, bruh. I agree with you. I'm going deep. I'm going a lot of Seattle. I like Seattle. I love DK this year. I'm big on DK. Linda said, when you going to drop that new Herbert video? I know he's going to be fire. Yes. I did a lot of Herbert videos earlier, but I'll drop another one, man. See, a lot of times, Lindell, I don't like keep putting out the same video and saying the same things, but I think I'm going to have to just to keep guys up on like the dates. So I did a lot of Herbert last year and during the off season, but I'm gonna do some more Herberts, man, because I got new subscribers and I want to get y'all to get my essence of how I pick and the players that I like. So I'm gonna start doing multiple videos on certain players. I used to just do one video because I'm like, I said what I said. I didn't really want to repeat myself and be putting out repeat information, but YouTube responds to information that you put out continuously. So I'm just going to say things a little bit different, but I will come out. And if y'all got any recommendations, guys, go to my OnlyFans and I'm going to try to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to do that for Lindell. I will be putting out a video for Justin Herbert very soon. So I appreciate that, bro. GLD said, hit that like button, guys. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. So let me see. What did Lindell say? He said, I know in the last you said that you think he could be the GOAT. Yes. He could be the GOAT. He's no weakness in this game, Lindell. No weakness. This is A+, arm A+, athletic ability A+. He's no weakness in this game. Attitude, hard work, A+. He's the GOAT. He's like Tom Brady with Aaron Rodgers' skill set with Josh Allen athletic ability. I said what I said. Josh Allen athletic ability. Yes, he can be the GOAT. So let me get started. Let me get this first pick out here. So I'm gonna go quarterback, guys. Super flex. And I've been taking a lot of Lamar Jacksons, but I'm gonna do my draft. This is 0 RB. This is what I do. So I'm gonna show y'all how I draft. I'm taking Lamar Jackson first off the board. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Okay. So it's back around me. So let me look at my receivers. So I got Calvin Ridley, I got DK, I got Justin Jefferson. I got Keenan Allen, Allen Robinson, Terry McLaurin. I got a lot of great receivers. But I got to make sure I'm getting the highest upside player this early. I can't get a guy just really that's like I don't need to get a guy that's really safe. I need to go get a guy that's going to boom. That's going to be the top 3 guy in his position right now. So I looked at receivers. I like receivers, but let me go check out everybody else. I'm not looking at no tight end number 2 because I got 6 guys. I don't think all 6 guys that are top. You got to get one of those 6 guys if you want to win your fantasy leagues. I believe that. You got to get, and I did a video on that. Just go to my YouTube, guys. Y'all can see the 6 guys I think you should be targeting as a tight end. So I'm not going to look at receivers, but I will go look at running backs. Even though this is 0 RB, I still got to look because the CMC on the board right now, I'm taking him. He should not be on the board, but if he is, so you got to make sure those guys are not there. 0 RB don't mean that I'm fading any running back that's out there. No, I'm trying to. If a guy drops, if a guy should be a first round pick and he drops to the 3rd round and he's like a CMC or a Dalvin Cook or Alvin Kamara, I'm getting him. So let me look. Joe Mixon, no, I'm not getting no Joe Mixon. You see all these running backs gone? That's regurgitated. I'm not getting these. I'm not getting a number 11 rank Joe Mixon. Why would I do that? So it looked like I'm gonna get a receiver, guys. So let me see. Let me get out of this right here. So yeah, I'm not getting none of these guys. So let me go back to quarterback. Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert. I like that. So what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm taking Herbert. Super flex. I'm taking Herbert. So Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert is my 2nd pick. And look, if I don't look at there, guys, look at what's still left on the board. I could have took a receiver, but I left. And look what's still on the board right here. So you know who I'm going to get? DK. I love DK this year. Some people, you feel like Calvin. There's nothing wrong with taking Calvin, but this is my team, and this is the players that I like, specialty. So I'm going DK right here. So let's go look at the draft board. Well, we go here. Let's go to rosters. So I got Lamar Jackson as my quarterback. I got DK as my receiver, and I got Justin Jefferson for my super flex. So let's go back here and go back to these wide receivers or these running backs and see what's on the board. Okay. So I just want to look. Okay, so let's look at the receivers. I got Godwin, I got CeeDee Lamb, I got Julio Jones. Out of those 3, I like Julio over CD and Godwin. I like Cooper Kupp. I like Tyler Lockett. I like Brandon Ayuk. I like T. Higgins. So let me look at and I can go look at tight end. If Travis Kelce was still here, I would get him. But I'm gonna wait. I like Kyle Pitts out of these 2. I like Andrews. So I'm gonna wait to get tight end. I'm gonna go back and look at my wide receiver spot and my running back spot. So I got J.K. Dobbins. I got Darrell Henderson. Nothing here that I think I need to go ahead and grab a running back right here. I still see some more value running backs that's later on in this draft that I can pick up. So I think I'm gonna go wide receiver again, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get Julio Jones. Okay, so I went and got Julio. And, I see Ayuk right here. I still like Ayuk. So, let's go check it out. Like I said, we got to go look and see. We done with quarterback. I'm getting one more quarterback in this draft, but it's no time soon. One more quarterback for my bye week. Other than that, I'm done with quarterbacks. Now I'm going to look at tight end. Kyle Pitts still there. So let me go look at my roster. I got Lamar. I got DK, Julio, and Justin Herbert. I would like to get another receiver here to go ahead and have my stud receivers in here. That's what I would like to do. But I can go tight end too. But I'm not going to act like Kyle Pitts is not risky. He can be risky. But I'm okay with taking him over a running back right now. So let me go look and look at my receivers and make sure I'm fine. I like Cooper Kupp. I like Brandon Ayuk. So Cup and Ayuk is the only guys that I like. So I think I'm gonna go tight end, guys, just because I feel like I can be able to get another receiver that I like in the next round. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get Kyle Pitts right here. Now you can take Hockenson, you can take Andrews. We all like different players. I respect that, but I'm taking Kyle Pitts. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to my boy. So GDLT, hey, you right. It's okay and I've done that in a lot of like my real leagues, and I'm gonna show y'all guys my teams too. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna show y'all my teams, but that's a good strategy. I think Kyle Pitts does better than Andrews. That's the only reason why I'm taking him. I like Kyle Pitts, not because I'm enamored, because he's a rookie. I just think he's a phenom. He's a receiver lining up at the tight end. And I want that type of targets on my team, especially in full PPR. So, but yeah, man, it's nothing wrong with taking Mark Andrews. I got Mark Andrews in my Scott Fishbowl league. I packaged him with Lamar. So you're right, bro. You can do that. So let's go look at these rosters right here. So I got Lamar, Kyle Pitts, DK. So let's go to the receiver position again. We got to fill that receiver spot out. Let me see if I still got in my bell cows here. Okay, so Brandon Ayuk, he's gone, but that's fine. That's fine. So let me see. I'm gonna go down farther because these guys around. This is the round that I don't like taking the receivers. That's why I wanted to take a guy earlier, but I went on and got Kyle Pitts, and that's fine because these are the guys that I'm targeting later. I'm about to show it to you guys. So I like Rashad. I like Bateman late. Let me see. Is Claypool gone already? I like Antonio Brown. I love Antonio Brown. I like Cooks. So yeah, guys, I think Claypool is gone. And I thought he would be there, but that lets me know his ADP is rising. Yeah, he's not there, guys. So that's fine. Let's go to RBs real quick. So I'm taking Mike Davis. This is my first running back coming off the board. I wanted to go Claypool right here, but it's fine. I'm gonna get my RB right here. So I'm gonna get Mike Davis. Nice RB, right? Perfect strategy, perfect timing. Yeah, Claypool went. I got sniped. He went like 2 picks before me. So let me see. GDLT, he says yes. Pitts is awesome, and I just believe his floor is going to be tremendous, even as a rookie, especially later in the season, guys. I'm telling you, I think he's a league-winning type player, and that ain't saying a lot because a lot of people know what he is, right? So let's go back. Look at these rosters. Still need a wide receiver. Still need a wide receiver. So we're going to go keep looking at this wide receiver list. We got, let me see, we got Jerry Jeudy, got Courtland Sutton, got Debo, got Cooks, got Fuller, got Curtis, got Devontae Smith. I could go receiver right here, guys, but I don't want to reach. I like Robbie Anderson. I could take Robbie Anderson here. I could take him. So let me go look at running back just to make sure though. Because it might be a running back with a better value right now. Because there's still another receiver out there that I don't mind picking up that I think is going to do really well. So I got Travis Etienne, Kareem Hunt. Nope. Kareem Hunt is okay. He's a good player, but I'm not taking him here. Javonte Melvin Gordon, Mostert, James Robinson. I could take him here. Let me see. I think it's going to be receiver, guys. I think I'm going to have to go and take Robbie Anderson right here. They reached and got me on Claypool. They sniped me, but that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna take Robbie Anderson right here. That's my third receiver, Robbie Anderson. I like Mike Williams. I could have got Mike Williams. Let me see what GDLT is saying. He said, really is great. Don't get me wrong, but the best athlete on the field is the best athlete on the field for the Falcons is Pitts. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Mike Davis too, man. He's gonna do really well for him this year. He's a top 12 back easily. I think he has the potential to finish top 5. That's just me. That may be a little high, but I'm gonna say that. Okay. So Mike Williams is still on the board for me, guys. That's why I went on and got, yep. So now I can start that receiver in the flex spot. So that's nice. I didn't have to reach and get him earlier than I wanted to. So let me go ahead and I'm taking Mike Williams there. So like I said, my quarterback and tight end is good. I'm not worried about no tight end right now at all. That's at the end of the draft. Right now, I'm filling in my receivers and running backs, mostly receivers. It just depends on the value of the running back. And I got certain guys that I like over other guys that I like A.J. Dillon over a lot of receivers, but it's got to be A.J. Dillon. And I'm not going to reach for him just to get him. You know what I'm saying? So let me go look at so we got our team made out. I see what's at the receiver spot. Let's go see. I think it's a good running back here that we can take. So we have Damien Harris. You got Javonte Williams. So I'm not going to reach. So I'm going to take Damien Harris here. But let me go make sure all my receivers, I don't have a receiver that I really like. I could go Jalen Waddle. I could. But I just feel like the running back, it has a little bit better value right here. I think Damien Harris has a little bit better value right here at this point of the draft. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Damien Harris. So now my backs is coming in now. Now I'm going to be able to take some of my backs that I really, really like because I see them, they on the board right here. So I see Jamal Williams. I see A.J. Dillon. Let's go check out these receivers. You got T.Y. You got Nelson. You got Bateman. I like Bateman out of all these guys. I like John Brown. He's good. I like Henry Ruggs upside. That's all. They're just upside. And T.Y. Hilton is good, but you know what happened to Wentz. So with all that saying, because I can get Bateman, he's way down here. He could get sniped. I'm gonna go to the RB spot and fill in the RBs just because the fact it's late in the round. So I didn't take any early RBs. So any guy that I can get right here that got a starting role, I'm winning because everybody else they already picked. So these picks don't matter to me. Like they don't gotta hit. They my flex guys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take Jamal. I don't want to take Connor right there. Let me make sure, guys. I got to get a starter. Whew. This is a little tricky. I'm going to take Jamal Williams. That's me. That's me. I'm going to take Jamal Williams right here. So let me see. If Wentz is out, you think Jazz can get the second place spot behind the Titans in the division? No. I think they're too young. But so yeah, I just think they're too young. I don't think the Jags are going to be like anything good going to the playoffs, but they will have fantasy relevant players. I do think that. Let me see. Russell Gage. So Hip Hop Nation says Russell Gage looking like prime rib. I got you. Yes, so he could be that third receiver in that bunch out of Kyle Pitts and Calvin. He can be that. Yes, Jamal is solid, and he has a role. You hear what the coach said. he has a standalone flex value. So if DeAndre Swift go down, look what I got. So I'm gonna go ahead. I had to go Jamal Williams right there, guys. Okay, so let me go back to my receiver spot. Look, the receiver's still here. They ain't went nowhere. That's why I didn't go receiver right here. So I'm gonna go Bateman. I would have went T.Y. Hilton usually, but because of what's going on, I can't go Rager because the Philly and him, he hasn't been consistent enough for me to take him. Crowder, no, I haven't heard anything in camp. I think Elijah Moore is taking all his reps. Sterling Shepard, I can't take nobody off the Giants. The offense don't look that good. Nelson Agholor is intriguing. I like Nelson. I think it's just a little too early right now. Just a little bit. I like John Brown, still a little early. Bateman was going on with everybody, with Marquise Brown going down. I like Bateman right here, so I'm going to go Bateman. So, yeah, like I could, Connor's good. You could take Connor if you wanted to, but I like Dylan more. So I'm going to try to wait for Dylan to come up. Now, he might be gone next round, but it's a possibility he can be here. So either way, I'm going to still be fine. So I'm going to get this receiver off the board right here. Like I said, I could take Nelson Agholor, but I'm going to go Bateman. This is just my team. What's going on, Matt? What's going on, bro? Yes, subscribe, guys. Good fantasy knowledge right here. Yes, it is. I appreciate you, Matt. So let's look at this roster. I got Lamar Jackson, Mike Davis, Damian Harris, DK, Julio, Robbio, Kyle Pitts, Mike Williams, Jamal Williams, Rashad Bateman. Now we got to start filling in the bench spots. So I'm still not looking at no quarterback right now or a tight end. I'm still filling in my positions. So let me see. I'm looking at receiver. I could go Nelson. Look, Nelson's still there. Let me see. Let me go to running back. And A.J. Dillon is gone. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. I would have had to reach to get him, but I'm good. I got Jamal Williams. I'm okay with that. So none of these running backs I'm taking right here. So I'm going wide receiver, and I'm taking Nelson Agholor. Okay, so now I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me see something. I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right. So let's go. So let's go. We're looking at receiver right here. So we took Nelson Agholor. I'm looking at my roster spot. I got Nelson Agholor. Let me look at my running back spot. I like Kenneth Gainwell, but let me go check. Let me see if there is a backup right here. That it might be a backup tight end, somebody that's failed, and it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get my final tight end. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and draft Higbee. I like Higbee. So I'm gonna go and get the bench just because the rest of the running backs and receivers, they're gonna fall. They're gonna be there. So I'm fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Higbee. Look, they saying I stole him down at the bottom, as y'all can see. Right down at the bottom, they saying I stole him. Okay. So let's go back into this receivers. Let me see. Jameson Crowder, Denzel Mims, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You see AJ Green down there? That's a target. Sammy Watkins. You see that? I can get those guys too. So let me wait because these guys, I think they better than these guys up here. That's just my opinion. So let me look at quarterback. Might go ahead and get my backup quarterback, and yes, and I see a guy, and I'm taking Taysom Hill. Now listen, you probably want to take Zach Wilson. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just getting a guy that I like. So I'm gonna take Taysom Hill here because I like that upside, and I don't want nobody else trying to pick him up and beat me with him. Now listen, if you wanted to take Trey Lance here, this is the time to take Trey Lance right here if he ain't already gone. So you go ahead and you can get edgy because you got your 2 starters. So you can get edgy. So I'm taking Taysom Hill. So I'm done with quarterbacks and tight ends. Everything else is running backs and wide receivers all the way down my list. And this is if I had 10 bench spots. Running backs and wide receivers for the rest of the draft. So let me see. Let me see what Matt L said. My homie. He said, I don't know what's going to happen with Eno Benjamin. Yeah, you've been telling me about Eno Benjamin for a while since last year, bro. I feel like the Cardinals didn't draft their running back early for no reason. In the next few years, he could boom, and everyone forgot about him. I agreed. I heard a lot about him, and you told me about him, Matt. You told me a lot about Eno. So let me see here. So I'm looking at running back here. And I see a running back that I like already, guys. And Anthony McFarland has been a guy that they've been talking about in camp that's going to get used. But I'm not taking him right here. Just a guy just to put y'all on a nugget. Anthony McFarland been doing good. So if you, in your late rounds, you want to take a flyer on somebody, Anthony McFarland is not a bad guy. So I'm just looking, okay. So the guy I'm going to take here, I like Malcolm Brown. And I know Malcolm Brown is nothing special. But he's the best overall back in that backfield. And I'm talking about blocking, being consistent, goal line. Myles Gaskin has more upside because he's a really good passing down back. But they got Malcolm Brown because they needed somebody to be consistent. So this guy could, the first 4 or 5 weeks, this guy could be the starter, and they could bring in Myles Gaskin just for the pass downs. So if Malcolm Brown is getting all the green zone touches, I want to be a part of that. So at this point in time, I can take a flyer on that. But let me go look at the receivers to make sure. See, that is Jacoby Myers. You can take Jacoby Myers, John Brown, AJ Green. So I'm going to go ahead and take Malcolm Brown right here. Yeah, see, so let me see. Let me go. Yes, Gaskin is dropping. I still think he's gonna get a lot of volume there. You know what I'm saying? But he might not be the starter, just because they might want a guy like Malcolm Brown to help block for Tua, to keep him from taking hits. That's why I got Malcolm Brown. So when you block good, the coaches will reward you with a green zone touch. So Myles Gaskin can get 7 to 8 targets in the pass game, but Malcolm Brown can get the green zone touches. So if he get 2 green zone touches, if he got like 40 yards rushing and then he fall in for a touchdown, that's 12, 13 points as a floor. And that's something that I would like, especially in best ball. He's a nice little guy to take in best ball. So, all right. So we back up here to wide receivers now. And I like John Brown. You could take Rondale Moore. You could take Jacoby Myers. All those guys have some upside, but I'm going to take John Brown. And that's our draft, guys. Listen, they gave us a D-. I don't care what that says because I don't take players just because me going 0 RB gives me a bad grade. They want me to have CMC and Jonathan Taylor. And they would give me a better grade, but I don't want those guys. So I'm doing a video later on today about fading some players. And Jonathan Taylor is one of the guys that I'm about fading. I'm not saying he's going to have a bad year, but I don't think his upside is as good. So Lamar Jackson, Mike Davis, Damian Harris, that could be a little bit. I usually ain't been taking a lot of Damian Harris. I've been trying to get like Michael Carter, but I didn't get to get Michael Carter and A.J. Dillon. Their ADPs are changing, so I didn't get to get them. So I had to get Damian Harris. But DK Metcalf, Julio, Robbie Anderson, Kyle Pitts, Mike Williams in the flex, Jamal Williams, Bateman, Herbert. Look at my 2 quarterbacks. Huge upside. Look at my bench. Nelson, Tyler Higbee, Malcolm Brown, John Brown. I love my team. So let me see. How risky do you think Saquon is? The fantasy doctors have been talking about him. I think he's risky. I won't take him into the second round. If he falls to me in the second round and you want him, you pick him up. But I wouldn't take him in the first round because he's not going to start the season off. Now, you can still take him in the first round and still win your leagues. It just depends on how your league makes draft. But me, I will wait till second round. I will go ahead and get me somebody else. If I wanted to take a running back early, I would get somebody else and take Saquon in the second round. Now, if he falls to the third round, you got to get him. You don't let nobody like that fall. So, yeah. So, guys, I guess I'm going to go back to my squad I was showing people earlier. So, hold on real quick. Let me pull this up. So, Matt, let me see who else is here. Matt, Hip Hop. Yeah, I know y'all was subscribed to me last year. This is that team that I came in second for my high stakes league. This is the draft. I took Tyreek Hill number 1. This is my league from last year in ESPN. So I took Tyreek Hill number 1. I took Lamar Jackson second overall. So I'm not telling y'all that I'm just picking just to be picking. This is from last year. Let me go up just to let y'all know, so y'all know that I'm being for real. See, 2020 draft date, Friday, August 14th, 2020, 8 o'clock p.m., 90 seconds per pick. So that was last year. And then I got A.J. Brown in the 4th, and I took George Kittle in the 3rd. So no running back. My first running back off the board was in the 5th, and that was James Conner. So, I got Henry Ruggs, Brandon Cooks, Duke Johnson. Same type of pick that I just showed y'all. The same type of strategy, guys. Let me see. Those got me winning. I want to. Let me see. Now look. You see? Look who's in second. Look at my record over to the side. You see, that's me right here second, 10-3. Look at everybody else lost. I smashed. I'm not playing, guys. I know a lot of you might think I'm just a guy that like to talk fantasy and you like to listen to me because but listen, guys, this shit works. And Lindell made a great point earlier in the chat. He said, and let me go find what he said, guys, real quick. Because I want everybody to see this, what he said. Because he was exactly right. Okay, let me see. Let me find where he said this at. When you going? Let me see, Lindell. Yeah, here you go right here, guys. Here it is. Lindell said, I've learned in fantasy, you have to think outside the box. If you just do what everyone else is doing, you ain't going to win. I love zero RB. And he's right. That's why I do zero RB. It's not because I'm trying to do a pitching point to try to grow my fantasy channel. It's the way to win. This is how I break down the door. If I'm taking RB, I got to be perfect. I got to pick the perfect 2 RBs in the beginning. But if I go receiver, I'm getting the top end receivers. Top tier receivers. So yeah, I just want to show y'all this right here. So that's me, Fantasy Good Sports 2020. Those are guys that I played against. Like I said, 10-3. I came in second. I lost in the championship game. The guy scored the most points anybody scored all year. So guys, yeah, if you got any questions about anything, just hit me up, guys. If not, I'm gonna get out of here soon. But I appreciate y'all coming in. If y'all got any refers, guys, make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans. Come on, guys. Y'all, especially the ones who've been with me. Go to my OnlyFans. It's only $10 a month. I'm not monetized yet. This is how you show support to the channel. Yes, he is, Matt. Matt L says drafting is important, but waiver wire pickups is what win your leagues. Yes, I agree. And he said Lindell is spot on. I agree. I agree, guys. So let me see. Let me see some other things that I can talk about before we get off this live. Let me see here. I'm gonna go to my team. No, I don't. Excuse me, guys. Lindell says, do you trade a lot during the season? Nope, I do not. I made a trade last year. I traded Terry McLaurin for Josh Allen, and because I needed a number one quarterback, and I went and got Gardner Minshew, so I was streaming, and it was messing up my leads. So I went on and traded for Terry McLaurin for Josh Allen, but very rarely do I do it because my team is usually set. And the guys that I play with, they only like to do trades when they're going to win it straight out. And it's hard to trade with people like that because sometimes you got to give a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can't always. You got to kill a person, stump on them to win a trade. I think that's not good fantasy. So I don't. So guys like Lamar Jackson, that's the quarterback that I'm targeting heavy this year. Running back wise is Antonio Gibson. That's who I'm targeting heavy. If I do take a RB, right? And that's in the first 3 rounds because he's not gonna fall to me for a 0 RB. Yes, I did that. Yep. Matt L says Scary Terry for Josh Allen is a win. Yes, it was last year. Now I came in 6, but still, that's the reason why I came in 6 because I made that trade. Once I made that trade, my team shot up. I won my last 5 or 6 games. I think I was like 2-5. Just losing 5 points every game, 5 points here, 4 points, and it was an auction draft. So auction drafts are a little bit different. It ain't no snake drafts. You have to just go target the right players, and if you target a player to get hurt, it can kill your team. Tyreek Hill's another guy I'm targeting. You know, y'all know I'm a big fan of Tyreek. Yep. So yeah, guys, let me put some things in the chat before we get out of here. That way, so I'm gonna put my TikTok in there, guys, and my OnlyFans. Yep. So that's my OnlyFans, and the other one is my PayPal. Hold on, guys. I don't like the way that look. I'm sorry about that. I don't like the way that looks. Okay, I'm just gonna put my OnlyFans in there. Okay. So Matt L says Gibson could finish top 3. Usually there are 1 or 2 RBs in the top who fall off and a rookie who take their place. Gibson could be that guy. Yes, I agree. 100%. He could be that guy. Yep. And that's my OnlyFans, guys. Only $10 a month. See, with Lindell, he about to spit some more of that gas. Lindell says the mainstream analysts always preach and draft their quarterback late, which is garbage in my opinion. I agree, bro. Go get what you want. Listen, if there was 12 guys that were really good, yes, then I would say it would be okay. But you got those 6. That's like tight ends. Tight ends and quarterbacks, you got to go get them. Go get your guy. So if you like Travis Kelce, you go get him 2nd round. You like Mark Andrews, you go get him 4th, 5th round. Yeah, that's early, but you go get the guy that you think is going to boom. If you think Kyler Murray going to boom, go get him. Especially in Superflex. Superflex, you take him first. And 1 quarterback leagues, I'm gonna be the first one in there. So I would say fourth round, third or fourth round. And it's not too early because you're getting the guy that's gonna win MVP of the league, and then also gonna put up a lot of fantasy points. What's going on, Marvin? That's my homeboy. What's going on, Marvin? Let me see. This is messing up. Yup. What's going on, bro? Let me see. I hate when my damn. Okay, that's what it. Okay, so yeah, Matt L says the league always changes, but right now you gotta get a tight end because there is none. Hey guys, I swear, listen, so listen, Matt, Marvin, Lindell know about this. Let me see, GT. Let me see. I don't want to murder your name. Hip Hop Nation and GDLT. I'm doing a listener league, guys. Y'all subscribe, but you got to be my OnlyFans members. So, guys, listen, I made it $10 a month. Listen, I'm never going to charge no more than $10, especially for your guys that's been here. But, you know, as I grow, $10 is not going to be what it's going to be a subscriber to my OnlyFans as we grow. So, y'all get in now. It's great. But, listen, I'm doing a listener league. Guys, I think we can be one of the best listener leagues out there. I feel like my subscribers, because the content that I put out, y'all are very, very savvy to come and listen to me and want to listen to me. If you surface, you need to go out there and listen to the surface guys. So I know if I do a listener league, it's gonna be tough because y'all guys know y'all stuff. Y'all just not like D-Hop, Julio Jones. Y'all actually know really good players. So guys, please subscribe to my OnlyFans so we can do a listener league. I really want to do one, guys. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. We can talk about that inside of OnlyFans, but I don't want to talk too much about that on YouTube. But yes, on OnlyFans, we'll talk about that too, guys. But listen, join my listener league. Just go. It's down there. It's in the chat. It's OnlyFans. You subscribe to that, guys, and we can start up a listener league. And that way, it's gonna help y'all, show y'all how I draft more. And also, I need to beat up on y'all to let y'all know you come to watch my content, right? So I'm gonna try to make sure because I know y'all good now. I know it ain't gonna be easy. I know, like my homie Lindell. I know he know his stuff. Matt, I know you know your stuff. A lot of y'all guys, Marvin. See, Marvin says, what do you think of going running back, then wide receiver, then tight end, then quarterback? That's how I always been doing it. That's fine. Listen, zero RB is not the only strategy you can use. You just got to pick right. So, Marvin, when you take your RB first, you gotta hit. So who do you plan on taking first, Marvin? If you were doing a draft today, what running back would you take first? Because if that guy goes down, it's going to be hard to rebound off of that. So me, I'd rather go receiver first. I don't even like picking early. So I can go receiver. But if I do pick in the top 3 and it's not super flex, I will go RB. But I haven't went up to Tyreek up to the number 5 spot. I go Tyreek number 5. Matt L says, that's along the lines of whatever I've been doing. Okay. Or wide receiver first. Gotcha. So yeah, guys. So Marvin said, bro, either Derrick Henry or Kamara, to be honest. Okay. So Marvin says he's gonna take Derrick Henry or Kamara. Listen, the safest pick is Derrick Henry. Now he might not have finish as number 1, but he gonna finish as top 3. So I would take him. So that's fine if you want to go RB heavy. Like, listen, guys, I'm not gonna sit here because I'm a zero RB guy. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all you got to go zero RB every single time. No, you don't. You can win your leagues getting an RB first. I think it's just harder. I think it's harder. Marvin says, bro, either Derrick Henry or Alvin Kamara. Okay, yep. So he said that. I said that already. And then Marvin says, I will go Tyreek to first round. He does everything for real. Yes. Tyreek Hill. That's why he's my number 1 receiver coming off the board. Matt L says, I will get Kamara in my opinion. Henry is injury prone. He can be injury prone, man, but he's built different, bro. He's built different. Anybody can get hurt, but that guy's sturdy, man. And I think he got 1 to maybe 2 more years left at him at this elite level. So it's up to you. But I get what you're saying. You're exactly right. All that mileage on him, he can get hurt at any time. And you can't be surprised with all that mileage. Matt L says, or Dalvin Cook for most safe option. Yes, but I'm a little scared about Dalvin because his knee, he could have knee tendonitis. Remember, he had a knee reconstruction surgery, so he can start having problems with that. But I get it. Like I said, y'all make sense. Dalvin is a safe. Dalvin, CMC, and Alvin Kamara, and Derrick Henry is guys that you can take if you're in the top 4. I get it. Dalvin goes down like every game. Something happens. He pulls something, but he's been healthy for the most part the last 2 years. I like Diggs in the 5th, at the 5th, if need be. Okay, and that's fine. I'm not taking Diggs that early, but listen, that's what. Hey, I didn't have him last year, and you see, I missed out on him, didn't I? That might would have been the difference of me winning my league. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me coming in second. But I get it. There's nothing wrong with taking Diggs. I'm just going to just teach. Like, I want y'all to still put your imprint, but I'm going to help y'all along the way to understand strategies. I'm taking Tyree second overall in my 10-team standard. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. So listen, I got to be a little bit, safe. You know what I'm saying? I probably would too, but I'm not going to do that and put out content on YouTube because it'll turn people off from me that I actually could pull in and be a subscriber on my channel. So I try to be a little bit safe. But Lindell, you own it, bro. So I can talk that with you. That's why you're a subscriber of the OnlyFans, and I appreciate that again. And I'm gonna love playing you in a listener league because I know you know your stuff, bro. So there's nothing wrong with taking Tyreek there. I get it. Diggs, Devontae Hill are the big 3 this year. I agree. But I think DK coming there too. DK Metcalf, it will be a top 3 receiver this year, in my opinion. He could not be, but I like DK. I'm taking a lot of DK this year. Lindell said, I said what I said. I agree. Hey, I like that. He said what he said. He taking Tyreek second overall. He said what he said now. Hip Hop Nation. He said DK or D Hop? DK. I said what I said, DK. Listen, I'm not knocking D Hop. I DK, man, this all I mean, you see how listen, guys. My best year when I was playing fantasy football, when I was playing real football, my freshman year, I ran track. It was hard because I had asthma, but it helped me. And I got like my legs loosened up. So I got faster. I had my best year as a sophomore. DK out there running a lot, being in the best shape of his life, loosening those legs and those hips up, guys. He's gonna be a monster. I believe nobody's gonna be able to stop him on the deep ball this year. So DK is a guy that I'm targeting as like my second receiver. Tyreek Hill, DK. That's what I'm doing. Marvin said, I really have a good feeling about Gibson or JK. Yes. Yep. I think both of those guys are going to do really good. They top 12 backs, Gibson and JK. Yes, I believe that. Mr. Anderson, guys, show love to my homie. This is Mr. Anderson. Guys, he been here, loyal supporter. So yes, this is Mr. Anderson, guys. And he said, what's good, bro? What I miss? I did a mock, and right now what's on the board is my team from last year, my high stakes team that I came in second in. This is the championship game against Gaddy and Fantasy Good Sports. And y'all see I went 10-3. I had a lot of stuff up here earlier. Let me see. League home. Let me go to league home. So yeah, this is it right here, Mr. Anderson. This is the guy that came in first. I came in second. This is my record. This is the rest of the guys. So yeah, that's about it, man. And I did a mock. Let me see if I can find the mock. Let me see if I can find this mock draft. There you go. And that's the mock that I did right there, Mr. Anderson. Those are the guys that I drafted. And you see the score that they gave me, and I don't give a damn. That shit don't mean nothing, bro. It don't mean nothing. So let me see. Matt L says, I'm taking AJB right before Metcalf, but it's close. Damn, I'm trying to think. AJ Brown, I got you. Okay. Hey, I get it. But listen, with Julio there, I just don't know if he's going to get the value. I don't think he's going to get the value that Metcalf got. But listen, there's nothing wrong. I actually think AJB is a better overall receiver than DK. But being a better overall receiver don't give you better fantasy numbers. DK is his fantasy number season this year. He's going to stay more consistent like he did the first half of last season. So that's what I believe. But there's nothing wrong with that, Matt. He said, Matt said, damn, we're similar. I'm doing track to get better for high school football. There you go. Matt, you on game, bro. I'm telling you on game. I promise you it's going to get you better. But listen, when you're on the track, push yourself like when you run those 200s and push on the 200. Because what it does, it's going to help your speed where you're going to continue to get faster. Like I had football speed my whole life until my freshman year, and then I got a little bit better. I got faster. What happens in football speed, you hit this 10, 20 yards, and then that's it. You ain't getting no faster. But when you run track, you pick up speed. You pick up speed for about 50 to 60 meters. And then you may level off. So you get faster running track, bro. So you're doing a great job, man. Keep it up, Matt. Matt L said, I'm trying to join my team. Yes, I get it, bro. You're doing the right thing, bro. You're doing the right thing. So, yeah, guys, if y'all got any more questions, like I said, I got some more videos coming out for you later, guys. And, guys, you got any recommendations? Subscribe to my OnlyFans. Hit me up. Let me know what you want. And also, you can go to my email. I won't be able to respond to my email and my YouTube as quickly as OnlyFans. OnlyFans get first dibs. Yes, I know you have, bro. And tell me what you think. So, Mr. Anderson says, I've been doing some research on Bateman. What you find out, Mr. Anderson? Tell everybody what kind of research you've done. And guys, we're gonna help each other out. That's what that's what we do on OnlyFans too. We all can post inside OnlyFans and help each other out. And Mr. Anderson, that's where I'm gonna do a listener league this year. I'm doing basketball, bro. Me, Lindell is on there, and I got a couple other writers that's gonna be in that league. So, Mr. Anderson, go ahead and subscribe to OnlyFans, man, so I can beat up on you real quick. But, yeah, I like Bateman, too. That's why I picked him. Yep. So, yeah, guys, subscribe. Go to subscribe to my OnlyFans. And like I said, I attend to that first. That has dibs on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, any of that. I'm going to my OnlyFans first, and I actually upload 90% of the time to OnlyFans before I do my YouTube. Yeah, so Mr. Anderson said I like him. Yep, he's gonna be good. Matt, I don't know. I might do a free league with the listener league, but it's gonna be a vote. I'm gonna let everybody else vote. So if most people vote for a pay league, Matt, then I do a second league, and probably most of those people are getting the second league too. So I'm not gonna leave you out if I can find other people that want to do a free league. I'm willing to do one, but all of them got to be best ball because I got so many leagues, guys. I don't have time to set up the rosters, so I'm gonna have to do best ball. Hey, let me see. Hold on, before I get to that, I'm driving, bro. Can't break him down right now. Okay, you good. But yeah, Bateman's gonna be nice. So yeah, guys, that's another guy. I'm gonna do some video. Listen, I got a lot of videos coming out before the season starts. So guys, like I said, if you want to know like some sleepers before I actually done a video, just go to my OnlyFans and hit me up and say, hey TD man, who you think is gonna give me a sleeper? And I can give you plenty of sleepers. Hey, Matt L says I don't got any money. Hey, bro, I get it. Hey, listen, you loyal. You've been here with me almost since day one, bruh. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna make things happen. That's why I'm not really big. Even though I'm pitching my OnlyFans, I'm not pitching it like to you or anything like that. But I just got to do that to grow my channel. So, bro, you good? Don't worry about that. I got plenty of information, man. Just hit me up on my Gmail. And guys, that's how I am. If you're a loyal subscriber, I'm gonna look out much as I can to be, but I gotta be fair to guys that pay their money for my OnlyFans. But trust me, I'm gonna look out too, bro. Yep, no problem, bro. That's cool. You cool. You good? He said I haven't looked into Bateman. I got to scout him. Listen, man. He beat one of the top corners. He was giving it to Marlon Humphreys. So that's how I got on when he was giving it to Marlon Humphreys. Okay, let me see. I got some guys. We got somebody new in the chat. Ryan Del Rosario. What's going on, bro? Hey, I appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, man, if you haven't already. Like the video, guys. If you can, it helps my video get it out in the algorithm. I appreciate everybody being here. Guys, I feel like this is the best fantasy channel. Listen, I know this is not this shirt, this what I got up here is not very aesthetically pleasing, but what about what's coming out of my mouth? I'm showing you, I already showed you that I came in second in one of my high stake leagues last year. So look, let me go click back on that real quick. Look, that I'm showing you what I did in one of my high stake leagues. So guys, this is one of the best fantasy channel. I'm not just gonna say D-Hop, Julio Jones. Like I used to watch so much fantasy football content, and every channel I was looking at was talking about the top players. I'm like, bruh, I know what the top players are going to do, but what about the guys that I'm picking like in the later rounds? Tell me a guy that I can move up a little early. That way I can win my leagues. And I never found anybody to do that. So I just, I started looking at stuff and I started liking players and I started talking about content. And that's how Fantasy Good Sports got started because I knew it was a target to talk about sleepers. That's why, guys, I don't talk about, like I could have more subscribers and more views if I talked about all the surface players. If I talked about Alvin Kamara, CMC, Pat Mahomes. I can have more subscribers, but I don't talk about those players because you should know about those players. But I do videos here and there. So me, guys, I'm doing players that are cutting edge, stuff like that, guys. And as my content grow, I'm going to give more like daily stuff to help y'all. And I'm going to put out more videos as far as on the same players. I've done a lot of players already, but like my homeboy Linda said, he wanted another video because he just now coming a subscriber the last month or so. So I'm gonna start doing videos on players, 3 to 4 videos on them. I might not say the same thing, but I'm gonna get it out more, guys, because I know y'all might not go back in my history. But listen, go back all for 2021 videos and go look at it. Look at some of those videos, guys. A lot of great content, a lot of great sleepers. So yeah, but thank you though, Ryan. I hated to go on that soliloquy right there. Matt L says, when the season starts, you will hit 1K. I know, bro. I know I will. And I appreciate y'all guys. Like y'all my loyal subscribers, man. I really do, man. I'm not just saying that. That's why I'm always forever loyal to y'all guys. Because I'm a loyal person. I'm from the country. And country guys are loyal. And so I'm gonna always be loyal, man. So don't worry about, I know you may not have the money right now to subscribe to my OnlyFans, but don't worry about it, bro. I still got you. You keep showing support. You keep moderating for me. That's your payment right there. Matt L says, by the end of the 2021 season, yes, I should have at least 1,200. I want 1,200 before the season over. Linda said, TD the realist out there showing actual results. Yes, I am. I'm showing actual results of what my channel is. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I won a league. I haven't won a championship. I won free championships playing in the NFL.com. I don't care nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm good, I won. No, I want to know when I had $100 on the line. What did I do? That league was $100 league right there. So this is what I did, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna show you results. I got other leagues. They on different platforms. So it would take a lot for me to go in and log in my password, but I just want to show y'all this one right here. Marvin says, how come you didn't go do a Patreon? Because, Marvin, everybody was doing Patreon. Do you think I needed to do Patreon? look, I'm already different with my content, so I thought I would do an OnlyFans to be totally different. I just don't want to. Hey guys, Patreon, guys. You know, and I get what you're saying because I don't want to go to a platform where people don't want to go because I do know what OnlyFans is. OnlyFans is a provocative website, and I got family guys, I got people with wives and kids, and I get it. So that I did think about that, but if you want to, I just wanted to be different. So I'm different. You just know, it's just like music. You know, you got different artists, they just different. You can't go to like Nipsey Hussle. He wasn't played on the radio, right? But he still was huge because he wanted to build his own platform. I feel like OnlyFans was just different. So I feel like that's gonna give me like a pioneer, a trailblazer type thing where I'm gonna be ahead of the curve and do something different. But if it does, I will say this, Marvin. If I don't get the volume that I think I should get, maybe I do build a Patreon. I don't know if I shut down OnlyFans, but maybe I do a Patreon and do a tier, maybe a $1 tier or a $5 tier or something like that. But they won't get what OnlyFans get. But you're right, man. I'm still doing an experiment. I'm going to see if that's going to hurt, man. I don't think so because I feel like my fans are loyal fans. They like NASCAR fans. They're loyal. So it might not be the masses, but it's going to be like, well, we'll go wherever you go, TD, because we support you. So that's the reason why I did it, bro. But that's a great question, Marvin. Great question, bro. Let me see. So Kales says, Kales 22. What's going on, Kales? I'm glad to see you here, bro. He said, in a 14-team league at pick 9, who would you take? Austin Ekeler, Antonio Gibson, Aaron Jones? Ron Rivera said he expects big jump from Antonio Gibson. I'm stuck, man. Go Antonio Gibson. Now listen, that's not the safest one. The safest one is Austin Ekeler. As far as with injuries, because Gibson, they've been talking about his toe. I don't think the toe is gonna really hurt him too much. It might cause him. Maybe he might miss a little bit of practice. Maybe I don't think he's gonna really miss games. He's a young stud. He only had 33 carries in college. And he only had, 100 and some last year? Maybe 200? So the safest play is Austin. But the biggest boom guy that I would take in a lot of leagues it would be Antonio Gibson. I'm not touching on Aaron Jones because I like Dylan. I think Dylan is going to be a monster. So Dylan's going to be like a flex standalone value. He's going to be able to play even though Aaron Jones is getting work too. But Antonio Gibson is the guy, but Austin Ekeler is safe. So if you go Austin Ekeler or Antonio Gibson, you okay. So if you want to go Austin Ekeler instead of Antonio Gibson, it's okay. If you want to go Antonio Gibson and be a little bit more riskier for the most upside, yes. Because I believe Antonio Gibson can lead the league in touchdowns. I said what I said. And rushing touchdowns, he can lead the league. But great question, Chaos. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, bro. And hit the like button. Also, man, I got an OnlyFans too, man. Is in the chat too. So make sure you subscribe to the OnlyFans because I'm there at all times. You can ask me any question, and I'm gonna get back with you more quickly than I would on YouTube. So that's the benefits. And if you need a mock draft done for you, I can mock for you. Whatever you need. If you want a consultation, I can do a consultation, which will be half off. I should charge $40 for a consultation. And the consultation can be about anything. But if you're an OnlyFans member, you get it for $20. Also, I offer a draft where I'll be with you the whole draft. And that's only $75, guys. $75. I was going to do $100, but this year I'm just going to do $75, and I'm with you the whole draft. So if it's texting, if it's a long draft, 8-hour draft, then we can we can text, we can Skype, we can do whatever. And when your pick is up, if it's a quick draft, it's going to be done in that same day. We can sit on the phone for 3 to 4 hours and wait till your draft is over. I'm fine with that for $75. But guys, I didn't tell you, OnlyFans get a percentage off. So if you're OnlyFans, $50 for me to do your draft with you. $50, guys. That's all. If you're an OnlyFans member, and the OnlyFans is only $10. So I'm not gonna keep pushing that down y'all throat. I just want to let y'all know what I offer because I'm trying to grow my channel. So I'm not trying to beg nobody for no money. That's not what it's about. But I just got to start mentioning that a little bit more because I got a business here. So let me put this in the chat, guys, for the new people. Okay. So let me see. Yep. So Matt L says, I'm tempted to take Gibson. Take Gibson, man. He's nice. He's a boomer. I'm telling you, Gibson is really good, man. Only thing, like I said, his toe. But I feel he's young. He ain't had a lot of work. I think they're going to manage his practice work, and he's going to be okay for the games. Matt L says, that's splitting hairs. I'm out. I guess he's talking about between Austin Ekeler and Antonio Gibson. It's tough, but I'm taking Gibson. But Austin Ekeler would be a great pick too. I like Austin Ekeler. That's one of my favorite players this year. Mr. Anderson, that OF gonna get your boy in trouble. Oh, okay. He's talking about my OnlyFans. And guys, I'm sorry about that. But it's different. I just want, like I said, I don't copycat nobody. I don't copy anybody. So I just thought OnlyFans would be different. And also I like the platform, the way I can go back and forth with y'all is just a little different than Patreon. So if it's a mistake after this year or so, I might have to change over. If I don't get what I think I'm gonna get, then maybe I do change to Patreon. But OnlyFans, if y'all can, please explain to your wives and your girlfriends or your significant other that you showing support. You're not going over there to look, at that. So you can kill two birds with one stone. You might do a little glance, and then you're going on to my stuff, right? Little peep. Oh, dang, who is that? Okay, let me go on to TD stuff. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. But I get you, Mr. Anderson. I got you, bruh. Matt L said, I thought he was playing, but it's good to go the way no one else goes sometimes. Yes. So, yeah, I ain't playing about OnlyFans. I'm serious about OnlyFans. And I thought it was different. It's a pioneer. It's trailblazing. I'm trying something new. It's like Amazon, They try something new. It hit. It worked. Let me see. So Matt L said they're going to use dialing for sure, dual running back type system like Chubb and Hunt. Oh, A.J. Dillon. Yes, they're going to use Dillon just like that. Yep. Chubb and Hunt. I've been saying that. That's Chubb and Hunt. Chubb and Hunt. A.J. Dillon, standalone value. He getting a lot of green zone touches. Now, listen, if Aaron Jones start taking his green zone touches, then I might move off from that. I might drop him or put him on the bench or whatever. But I don't think Aaron Jones is going to be sniping him for green zone touches. So, yeah, guys, this is my OnlyFans that I'm posting up on the chat. This is if you want to subscribe to my OnlyFans. I appreciate it, guys. I got a lot of people already there, and they get a lot of good content, and they get first dibs on everything, and half off on anything that I offer. So, Mr. Anderson said, "How you feel about Jonathan Taylor with Wentz out 5 to 12 weeks?" I feel like I'm fading him. I'm not taking him in the first round. Now, Dynasty, I'll take him in the second or third round, late second, early third. But he's not a guy that I'm really on. Actually, I'm gonna do a video today, and I'm gonna talk about fading him. I'm fading him. I'm fading a lot of JT, Jonathan Taylor. Not because of Wentz. It's just I need to see him use more in the pass game. Right now, he's like a more than a poor man, Derrick Henry. I need to see a little bit more. I need to see him get all green zone touches, less touches for Naeem, less touches for Mac. And then I'm going to start picking him up a little bit early. But right now, I'm just fading him. I just don't think his ceiling is high. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. So if you want to pick him up, I think it's okay. I don't think it's a bad pick. If it was a bad pick, I would say that. But I'm just fading him. Matt L says, he said, honey, I got OnlyFans for fantasy football. Bruh science. I like it. I like it. That's what y'all tell y'all wives and you're snipping others now. I like that. Hip Hop Nation said, if you ran ads on these snippets of your sleepers on IG, you would get a lot of traffic. $3 a day should do the trick. Best of luck. Thank you, bruh. Are you subscribed? Are you on my not OnlyFans? Are you on my Instagram? Because I wanted to wait before I start paying for it, but I'm glad you saying what you're saying, bro. You showing me game. So run the ads on these snippets